What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 11 of season 1. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series so far. I'd like to thank every single person that supported this series or any of the others on the channel. The first 10 episodes have already been uploaded. If you've missed them, you can go back and check them so you don't get any spoilers in today's episode. But to recap the last episode, where do we even start? You know, we had Stefan and Elena. I don't know if they slept together, but he was definitely in his bedroom. You know, they was doing some things and he went to get a drink, and I knew she'd be snooping around. She went around, she found a picture of Catherine. You know, she was shocked. When Stefan come back, boom, she was gone. And yeah, she pretty much left her necklace that had the remaining pretty much on the picture. And she went out, gutted, on a midnight drive, basically. As she was driving along, somebody was in the road who she hit. Her car absolutely flipped up, mate. And then while she was upside down looking out the window, she seen this body like twitch and flick around, and then it walked over to her, and it's like, oh mate, this vampire's coming after her. And she took the ravine off as well, which is even worse. I mean, we also had Logan. He was back as well. He started shooting at Damon because Damon was trying to find him, actually, because Logan killed someone in the middle of the street, and then he was trying to find the vampire who was leaving bodies around, so that obviously didn't draw suspicion to him. When he found Logan, he was shooting him. He shot him bare times with the wooden gun. And he was saying, who done this to me, you know? And Damon was trying to figure out as well, because he'd have to feed on vampire's blood, and it wasn't his, and it wasn't Stefan's, and it wasn't, is it Trixie's as well? So I was assuming it was a teacher, but then again, he, at the very end, the teacher actually attacked him, didn't he? He stabbed him and killed Logan as well. So it took the suspicion away from the teacher, from me anyway, because he's not going to bring you back and then kill him. And I'm assuming that this vampire that Elena's ran over, that is the one that's going around who turned Logan. So, man, it's crazy. I don't know if I've watched the season yet. That started off like season 1 and any program better than this one. It's literally just hit the fan. All shit's gone all over the place. It's so good, and I can't wait to get into today's episode. So if you do enjoy it, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into it.
I know that this picture must have confused you, but I can explain. Call me.
Again, I'll reiterate last episode. If you've seen that, your ass would fall out. Looks like... Oh. Oh, shit. Fucking hell, like, I did not expect that. I didn't expect it to run away and come back. Do you know what, right? It looked like it was Stefan under that hood. I'm not going to lie. And then it ran off and it was Damon. Oh, God.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa. You were fading fast, Elena.
Oh, that's mad. Do you know what's mad, right? He could actually kill her, yeah, and say she died in the accident, couldn't he? And then turn her. That would be literally crazy and a psycho move that wouldn't surprise me if Damon done that.
It was right in front of me. I was terrified.
Oh, mate, that flashback was sick.
I hate morning people.
I'm gonna be home late.
Morning. There's no broken bones. I checked.
Stop the car!
Oh, you were so much more fun when you were asleep.
I wrecked my car. I have to go home.
What's he want to show her?
That's my phone.
Elena's phone.
Where's she? Why do you have her phone? Is she okay?
Oh, he's not going to be happy. He's going to think Damon's doing it.
Yeah, I don't think she really wants to talk to you right now.
Go back.
We're almost there.
Where is there?
A little place right outside of Atlanta.
You promise not to do that mind control thing with me?
Yes.
Can I trust you?
Oh, 1,000.
Get in the car.
Do you know what, right? No matter how much Damon is like a flip-floppy guy, you don't know if he's good or bad, right? I truly believe every word that comes out his mouth that he means it, and that's what she's got going for her as well. She believes it even though he's unpredictable.
How's your extra credit coming? You pick a topic.
Mystic Falls, a Civil War era.
What's the angle?
My family. I found a journal of an ancestor who lived in the 1800s.
I was hoping you could help me with something. A spell. It's Elena. She's with Damon. Give it a shot.
Okay. Nothing's happening. Usually there's an image or... Tell me if anyone's looking.
What is it?
Something's wrong.
With Elena?
With me. There's something wrong with me.
What about that man in the road? Was he
From what I could tell. I mean, it's not like we all hang out together at the...
Damon, I'm not old enough. They're not gonna let me in.
Sure they will.
Damon? Oh. Listen up, everybody. Here's to the man that broke my heart, crushed my soul, destroyed my life, and ruined any and all chances of happiness. Oh, honey, if you're not roped, you're whipped. Either way, just enjoy the ride.
Okay.
And then he told me about his little secret. Made me love him even more. Because you see, I had a little secret of my own that I was dying to share with somebody.
She's a witch.
Oh, no
Changed
way.
my world, you know.
I rocked your world.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. There was this one book wedged between the other, and I pulled, and then kaplunk kaboom.
Thank God you're back.
And hello to you, too. Well, first of all, there's nothing in any of these that's gonna help you. If you're blocked, it's in here.
There's got to be another way.
After all these years, it's still only Catherine. How do you even know she's still alive?
Oh, he's gone to another witch that he knows, doesn't he? So I wonder if his reasoning then for going to her is because Logan said that there's another way that he can get her out of the ground, because Emily looked like she burned them all in one of the previous episodes, and then he said, nah, there's another way to get him. So he's gone to the witch that he knows to see if she can do something.
Well, you help me get into that tomb, and we'll find out.
Emily's spell is absolute. You can't get into that tomb.
Hello?
It's phasing slowly. I wonder if that vampire's here.
Anybody here?
Elena, is that you?
That is sick how we can
I'm
do
here.
that.
Where are you?
You lied.
Listen,
Oh, she ain't listening.
You okay?
Don't pretend to care.
Oh, mate. Is she ringing?
It's free. You'll never guess who walked into my bar.
Oh, mate.
I'm Stefan. I'm a friend of Bonnie's. Her dad told me that she might be here.
She was. You know what I am. And yet you offered me your hand, which means you wanted me to see that I can trust you. I'm not gonna invite you in. Sure you understand why.
What do you need?
Local 1860s. Do you work here?
Nope. You want reference. This way.
The town's fear and hysteria surrounding the war and how it influenced certain writers of the time.
You might want to focus that.
Vampires can't procreate. But we'd love to try.
That is sick.
If you were related, but me and Catherine had a child before she was turned.
Is any of it real?
Yeah, man, the guy's a nice guy, I reckon. The friction that's going to be caused between him and
Wait,
Stefan.
you're kidding me, right? There's no such thing as vampires.
Well, there's not a lot of documentation, but the stories have been told since the Civil War. That sounds like vampires to me.
Allegorical vampires, which is what it is. Creative expression during a very volatile time.
Well, good luck on your paper. I gotta get home.
Oh, I wonder if there is people in there. I like Logan, to be honest. Oh, no, it's Stefan.
Are they in pain?
In the beginning, yes, but not anymore. They've starved to the point of desiccation.
Sorry, I can't unhinge my jaw like a snake to consume alcohol.
Whatever. All right. Who's next?
You have no idea where the journal is.
Nope. Gramps died and all the kids split his stuff. I can ask. Maybe we can have a fright night.
and rent a whole bunch of vampire movies.
Why does that sound like a no way to
Ain't
go?
it?
I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I just recently got out of something. It's a little too soon, you know?
Mate, friends could turn into
Look, I really gotta go.
something else just like that.
Hold on, it's loud in here.
Elena, where are you? Are you okay?
Oh.
Hello?
I reckon she thinks it's Catherine, me.
Hey.
Damon, no.
Oh, there we go.
Are you? That's perfect. You have no idea.
What are you talking about? What did he do?
My girlfriend went to visit Stefan, and Damon killed a
Oh,
guy.
Tracy.
She told me about you. She said that you were human.
I was.
Lexi turned you?
If you want to be with someone forever,
She said that when it's real, you can't walk away. Lexi loved you, and she was good, and that means you're good too.
To be honest, this guy's got fair justifications, hasn't he? I mean, you can't blame him. He's literally just defending the person that he loves. She was literally killed in cold blood as well, wasn't she? She didn't even do anything wrong, and she was just set up. It was brutal. So I don't blame this guy.
Can I talk to your friend for a minute?
you're welcome, Sheila.
I wasn't
Wow.
sure you remembered
People were mesmerized. I know I was.
until the cops showed up.
Well, your family has a very long history of keeping my secret.
Well, please understand that our loyalty can only extend so far. Good night, then.
Good night, Sheila.
She thought she killed him, didn't she?
Good to see you again, Damon.
No kiss?
No, he's not going to
I'm
kill
full
her,
of
no.
vervain.
Oh, I thought it was someone else.
The tomb can be opened.
You're lying.
Emily's grimoire, her spell book.
And I believe you.
I mean, one thing I love about Damon, he is consistent, isn't he? You know, his character doesn't change for nobody. His actions might change, like, he might be kind sometimes, but at the end of the day, he's still himself, you know, he's still going around, he's still killing people, he's still being himself, do you know what I mean? If you cross him, he's getting you, that's literally it. She, no matter if they're long friends or whatnot, she set him up, he's come back, revenge, mate, like, literally, that's what I love about him.
Why did you bring me with you?
You should give yourself more credit. You're not the worst company in the world, Elena.
I saved your life.
She did, didn't
I
she?
know.
Don't you forget it. You could have told me.
I wanted to tell you.
You said no more lies. When did you figure that out? Before we slept together?
Before I met you.
Oh, that's interesting. Has he been keeping on her?
For your dad. He was still conscious. I was able to get to him.
When I woke up in the hospital, nobody could figure out how I got out of the car.
And you look like Catherine. I couldn't believe the resemblance. You know, I couldn't leave without knowing you too.
I mean, that is proper creepy, but it's also justifiable. Do you know what I mean? Like, he lost the love of his life, so to speak, and now he's saved somebody and it resembles exactly like her, and obviously he's going around watching her, making sure it's actually not Catherine, because he knows that she's a vampire and she could possibly be alive. And then obviously he's found out that he actually really likes the person who Elena is today, and he stuck around. It's creepy, but I get it.
You were a Gilbert. She was a Pierce. But the resemblance was too similar. You were adopted, Elena.
Oh, wow, that's a big bomb, that.
I know I don't know you, so don't ask me why I did this. I just...
What is it?
Proof. Sort of.
What does this mean?
Well, I only went as far back as 1942 and found that there's been a string of animal attacks periodically in and around this town for the past 75 years.
But there's no record of your mother ever being admitted. There's no record of her ever being pregnant.
Am I adopted?
Oh, fucking hell, that's a proper bomb straight on
I
her.
trust you to tell me the truth too, Jenna.
I love you.
There's no way Damon's killed her. Oh my god. Wait, I wonder if his wife's alive then. Like, because he may think she was just dead, so to speak, but he doesn't know that there's like a rebirth process, maybe. He doesn't know that, and she could be alive somewhere. They're focusing in on that ring. They've done it so many times. Okay, so that's going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't high pace intensity as I expected, but it's good information build up. So it turns out that they went to a bar and she was a witch, and she told Damon that, mate, it is in fact true that they can reverse a spell that Emily placed on to the tomb, and he can go and find Catherine. And Bonnie fell down into the tomb as well, didn't she? And she said she heard them, that was in there, and she's speaking to Stefan, and he said, yeah, they're alive, but they drained the blood, mate. They've literally, at first he was in pain, but they're not now, they've got used to it. And the woman in the bar, she told Damon that the way that they can do that is reverse a spell, and it is in Emily's grand's book of spells that's in her house, I'm assuming. She knows that now Stefan is a vampire, so she's not going to let Stefan or Damon in. Do you know what I mean? Now she knows that they're vampires, so I'm going to be interested to see how Damon goes about tracking down and getting that information, getting that spell, because he's not going to rest, is he, until he knows Catherine's either dead or that she's out and he could try and be with her. I mean, Stefan dropped an absolute bomb that Elena's adopted. You know, that's crazy. She must be a descendant of Catherine then. It's the only logical explanation. We've got a new girl that was introduced. I'm not too sure what her name is, but she was getting along with Jeremy. I wonder if she's going to be his little love interest, but she's looking into strings of attacks that have been happening in Mystic Falls, isn't it? She's saying that's not a coincidence, that it's animal attacks. I mean, it's been happening periodically for the past 75 years, which is not coincidental. Something is going on. So I think her and Jeremy are going to nail down, you know, and look into this further. We've got the teacher as well. We've seen that his backstory, that his wife, well, at the start, we've seen that his wife died, and that was the reason why he moved to Mystic Falls. And then right at the end, he's just seen Damon in the bar. And then we cut to it, and he's walked in the room while Damon's killing his wife. And he's focused in on his ring as well a few times. I was saying that I thought he may be the vampire that got run over and the one that would turn Logan. Because obviously he mentioned the ring, the family heirloom on his finger. And then, but he was in his car, Jeremy came over, and he was saying he was looking for his ring. He took it off when he went to gym. Which I think is fantastic, really, how they place those little things in, because something like that just confirms that, oh, maybe he's not a vampire then, because he's not wearing his ring in, you know, in public all the time. And they've answered it without even saying it. It's just like, I won't say it's like an Easter egg, but it's like, if you know, you know, you notice, and that is good. But then at the very end, he took his drink and slammed it down, and boom, it focused on his ring again. So I wonder how that gets... How's that going to affect Damon? Like, what effect does it have on him? That is a question for the next episode. But man, I'm totally enjoying it. If you guys are too, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Fancy clicking on my video today. Really, really do appreciate it. Please let me know who your favourite character is. You know, I mean, mine's Damon so far, but I mean, there's loads of good ones in here. Do you like Elena? Do you want Elena and Stefan to be together, or Elena and Damon? Because every time I see Elena and Damon together, I always think they're going to end up together. So that's a mad one as well. But thanks for clicking on my video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.